Alt, if you can't get your roommate to clean up, create a fake Tinder profile, match with them, and tell them you're coming over. They'll leave the place absolutely spotless in no time. Sweet. Time to start catfishing my roommate. Ask him to buy nudes and use it to buy groceries. Joke's on you, Kyle. Make sure for whoever's pics you use, horizontally flip the picture. Crop one side of it a bit, and if it would look natural, apply an Instagram/Snapchat filter over it. You can also rotate the image a few degrees and crop it down to get rid of the new blank space, but not every selfie will allow for that. This assures it can't be reverse searched, thus earning trust that you aren't a catfish. Catfish level expert. I've known my fair share of guys who will keep their rooms just as disguising when expecting guests. Needless to say, they rarely had people come over more than once. In my experience, guys are often cleaner than girls, especially when it comes to bedrooms. Clearly you haven't met me. I can confirm, I'm his bedroom. This is unethical as fuck. Have my upvote. Yep. But the downside is my roommate won't clean up, even if someone came over. My roommate would just ask me to clean up for him and make it a big deal that he has a date coming over. How to delete someone else's roommate. Pretty sure what you're thinking of is illegal friendo. Have a whirlwind of a roommate. Refuses to do his dishes. Walks by them and says it gives him anxiety to see the sink full of dishes. Well, clean them up then, you dirty slut. I've had almost 50 roommates in my lifetime. I think I could write a book about it. But the short story is that doing chores is a near effortless way to keep things peaceful in a roommate scenario. Last night I made a bit of noise, waking my roommate up when she had to be up early. I felt bad, so this morning I did both of our dishes. It took maybe 10 minutes. Roommate came home and was more amiable than usual. It was not necessary at all. BC neither of us keeps things strictly neat, but keeping things clean does make for a household that's happily vibed. Especially after experiencing every kind of mess like living with 100 plus birds, bed bugs, mice, roaches, and living in co-ops, castles, my car, mansions, shelters, and mansion shelters. What's a mansion shelter? In my experience, it's a shelter that's newly funded by the state, so it features a high-end security system inside a domicile newly built for this specific purpose: domestic violence victims. The address was intentionally private and rural, and you have to be placed by the state there to even know about it. When first admitted, you have to submit yourself to the local police station and follow an officer there. Once there, you only had a limited time allotted to secure a job and housing, but there were resources and counselors on hand. Every family had their own room, private bathroom, cable LCD TV, all new. The rules for cooking and cleaning were really strict. I could go on. Looking back, it was something that doesn't happen twice in life. Man, this is all fascinating info, but whenever I see a long comment that starts super intriguing, located in the middle of a comment thread, I can't help but think that by the end of it, someone's getting thrown off hell in a cell. Gotta catfish myself, damn. Him coming over to my house, hot. My hand is never in the mood if the house is dirty. But what if I fall in love? r/Seden Ligay. Who's saying you and your roommate are the same gender? I prefer to clean. He would do a shitty job and it'd just have to come through behind him. Alt, do a shitty job cleaning up, so your roommate feels compelled to clean everything. Would not work with my roommate. My girlfriend and I could stop cleaning the living room and doing the dishes. It would be a biohazard site in a week. Relulped. After using this once or twice, try to get a dick pic, then blackmail him to get the house clean. Deleted. Steal money from him to pay for a maid. I think the subreddit for that is illegal. Tips. What are rules? Law really thought. I would guess minor theft. My weird roommate is my boyfriend. Help. Tell him your mom had a small psychotic break once and tried to castrate your dad. Psychologists determined it was an episode of acute stress brought on by a cluttered house. Some days you wonder about your mental health. Wait a few days. Then fill your search history with an investigation of how to perform a ritual castration and the like. The last few results should be along the lines of how to keep a knife hidden in your bed and a thorough look into sleepwalking spousal assault alibi. This relies on a shared computer or phone left unlocked. If neither is available, just tell him you've developed a knife fetish and want to start experimenting. Enjoy your perpetually clean house. The real LPT are always in the comments. This is absolutely my roommate. House will be a wreck for weeks. Then one random night it is spotless. It is a date night. 100% of the time. Clearly you don't know my roommates. I'm gonna show up. The house will be dirty still. And now I have to hook up with them. They better at least cover a part of your rent. I'm going to adapt this into a screenplay for an Adam Sandler film. Thanks. Holy shit. This is perfect. Someone needs to pay you a crap ton of money to just, like, do stuff. I'd be down. Doing stuff has always been a dream of mine. I prefer doing junk, but I guess everyone has their thing. Genius. Please tell me you did this eye roll. Cue Dave Chappelle meme. Too bad this likely will only work once. And when the date doesn't show up, you know he'll be fapping in his room. So you won't even have to see him. One of my co-workers has a roommate who just refuses to clean and doesn't take frequent showers. Just the other night he brought a girl over and she left after 5 minutes and said to my co-worker, nice to meet you, but I can't fuck him. Some dudes just don't care. Oh man, that's great update. It works. You're great big boy. Oh damn, single? Yes. Come over. Wouldn't the chances of matching with them on Tinder be quite low? Sorry, never used Tinder. Not really. As long as you pick a hot girl's photos and he frequents the app at least once a week, there would be a high probability. That wouldn't work here. Bold of you to assume someone would match with a fake me. What if my roommate and I are married? You're about to get paid in the divorce if it works. Ha. Joke's on you. My roommate doesn't clean and still brings people over. They absolutely don't care about how people see how dirty and nasty they are. Just ask my fiance to get a Tinder account. Now he's worried. Thanks Opus. How I imagine this would go down. Roommate, hello. I see we've matched catfish. I guess we have. And we are super close. Roommate, you implying something? Catfish. Maybe do you want to know what turns me on? Roommate, I'd love to know catfish. Cleaning the mess you made like 3 minutes ago. Like seriously Jeff, get your shit together. I've done this, but instead of Tinder I used a free Google number and acted like a typical girl named, and he fell for it. Lol, my name was Lauren. If this would work on my daughter I'd do it, but it wouldn't. Yes, FBI, this gentleman right here. I'm a woman, and I meant that cislob bandit do almost anything to make her clean. Relax man. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.